Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for joining me. As always, your presence is appreciated. So, let's go ahead and get into this book review. Today, I will review the book called The Secret Lives of Church Ladies by Deesha, Philyaw. I hope I pronounced that name right. If I didn't, I do apologize. But here is the cover of the book. Okay. Alright, so let's get into this goodness, y'all. This is a collection of short stories with the common thread of the people that it involves are church attending people. This is not, I repeat, this is not a sanctified read, okay? These stories are about personal lives that church folks usually are very hush about or, whisper about. So I will say I could certainly identify people in the book and relate them to some people in real life. When they say not all persons attending church are there for a relationship with God, this is certainly correct. And this book sheds some light on some less than holy characters, and it gives you a laugh. I mean, I certainly laughed while reading this book. It again is not for someone that is looking for some holy content. I will tell you that the ones that I liked the best is Peach Cobbler, which is about a mother that is having relations with the married pastor of the church, and her daughter for the longest time believed that the pastor's name is God. And I will let you read the book to figure out why she thinks God is the pastor's name. This pastor does love him some peach cobbler, and so does his son. Okay, that's all the nugget I'm going to give you, because these stories are short and I don't want to give the book away. So you have to read the book, okay? You got to read the book. Another story that I liked was titled Instructions for Married Christian Husbands. Now, this is not an instruction on how to be a good Christian husband, okay? So, I'm just going to tell you that right now. This was a bold and to the point story regarding boundaries. I would say it could be the blueprint for some of those charlatans in the church. But again, you will have to read the book to find out the details of these instructions. The third one that I liked was the one called When Eddie Levert overcomes. And I'll give you a little snippet about this one. It's regarding an older lady, and she's elderly, and it kind of seemed like she may have had like some dementia or Alzheimer's or something like that. And she believes that, her and Ellie Levert had a thing. And so I will let you read the book to find out the rest of the story. It was a great way to finish off this book compilation of short stories. As you can tell, I enjoyed really all the selections in the book. I laughed several times. You will most certainly have that "ooh, child" reaction to some of the contents of this book. The cover of the book makes you think you're about to read some sanctified church lady information, but no. Far from it. This is about, well, how do they say, the women still of the world. So these stories are, as I've said, not of the sanctified and holy nature. Okay. The only thing that I would have liked to see in this book were a few more stories. I mean, it gives you a good appetizer. I would have liked a few more stories, though. You can take this book a few ways. You can take it as face value, entertainment, funny. You can take it as cautionary tales. You can take it as what to look for in these swipers of the church. Or you can look at it as a opening door to deeper discussion. So I will let you figure out which way you choose to take the information in this book. This book can bring up a few interesting discussions. It could generate a conversation about marriage. It can open up the door for a topic on sexual orientation. It can also be a discussion opener for what one is willing to do to survive and make a better life for themselves. It could prompt the topic of other people's opinions about life choices one makes, and it can also open the door for conversation about family dynamics and relationships. So like I said, you could take this book in a few directions, and you could choose which direction you choose to take it in. But at any rate, get the book, give it a try, read it. I hope you have a good chuckle, because I did like several times. This is a quick weekend read. So I give this book a 4.5 out of 5. And I only gave it a 4.5 because I really wanted more stories included. But go get it. It is a good read, okay? And Click like, click share, subscribe. If you've read the book, comment your thoughts, because I really want to know what you think about this book. And until next time, keep turning the pages, my boogie lovers.